Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my Florida drive-by. Let me get my wiper delay on. It might be a little bit better here so you don't see wipers running all over the place. I can find them. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in to my Florida drive-by. I'm on Veterans Highway, Veterans Boulevard, heading down to Arcadia, Florida. Beginning on 768 Kings Highway, take it straight out to 17 or whatever to get there. Thanks for tuning in. Like I say, it's a little wet out today, and at least today people probably will drive slow, but not if you look on the left, not really. All right, yeah, let's get started. Lots of stuff to talk about here. June 8th, 2016, about 12:20. The rain's going to cool everything down, so she's looking 82 degrees right now. And guys, I wanted to bring up a few things. Number one, I've got some news for you guys. If you own a H&K Tactical, H&K 45 Tactical, you can buy a threaded barrel that's 578 by 28 millimeter, and you can buy that at hkparts.net. They got them there for about $239. That'll allow you to run a standard suppressor without having to go ahead and convert anything. Also, if you have a H&K 45, you get that barrel, now you got a H&K 45 Tactical. So, other than the sights. And the sights that they give you are shit anyway. It's True Glows, they're not even high-rise, so you can put any kind of Trigicon or night sights on there and it would be. That's the only big difference. So that's just some information. But let's get started on our drive-by, and today it's kind of important what I'm saying. It's about the election. Now, I'm listening to everything, taking it in, taking kind of an interest in it, and the way it looks, that definitely Trump is the best candidate for president. Now, he's a little abrasive at what he says things, but who gives a shit? I think it's, it's the message that he's giving, not how he's giving it, really. If you want to be politically correct, a lot of these politicians try to be that. They try to appeal to everybody because they want the votes. Trump doesn't care. Number one, yes, we should build a wall, and yes, he can do it. You know, 55-foot wall, 40-foot wall. He's not really sure what size because it's going to depend on a lot of things. But yes, we should build a wall. That will keep illegal immigrants from coming to this country illegally. Now, if you go to other countries have walls. Isn't there a wall in North and South Korea? Isn't there a wall? Well, isn't there a border in Canada? You know, so there's other way. You know, they don't want people in their country either, because what happens? You know, an illegal immigrant comes in, they have no job, and they're illegal, so they're going to be ward of the state is going to take care of them. They want to prevent this. Like Canada, if somebody leaves Canada for the United States, of course they're going to have to be guaranteed a job. And if you go to Canada, you have to have a job, or somebody's going to be hiring when you go there. They don't want people just living off the country, because it puts a burden on their own people, and that's the way it is. And this is in many states, many countries, it's like that. But well, not states, but countries, I guess. You know, if you're in a different country, United States, it's all the same. But so it brings us up to Trump that's what he wants to do. He doesn't hate Mexicans. It looks like there's some kind of accident there to the left. You can see the fire trucks, emergency squads, and everything else over there. Yeah, somebody got messed up. But anyway, accident. So he doesn't want to deport all the Mexicans, and he doesn't dislike the Mexicans. It's that he doesn't want the illegal immigrants coming to this country sucking up all the resources. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But a lot of people would think there is, but I don't think there is. The only people that are rioting are uninformed or very uneducated people and illegal immigrants. People that are illegal. People that are legal, they don't want to. You know what I mean? They're not gonna want somebody right? They're not going to want somebody to build a wall and prevent the illegals from coming in. So, and this is just looking at the Trump rallies and some of the riots that have broken out. And if you look at the people, a lot of them are Mexicans, probably illegal Mexicans, especially in California. That's what's showing up. Illegal Mexicans that figure they have a right to be here. And they make a big deal, well, picking strawberries and doing that. Well, but it's not even as much as the jobs. It's the resources that they're taking. And, you know, they didn't come here the right way. Now, if there's not a path for people to come here, then yes, the government needs to make a new path, a legal path for them to get here. But that Trump, I'm sure, will do. He wants people to come to the country, but he wants legal immigrants to come here, people that will benefit the country, not detract or take away from the country. And that's a very good policy he has. Another policy, he wants to make our military strong. He wants us to have a strong army. He doesn't want us to take any shit from any country, and we should. We're the richest and most powerful country in the world, and we should. We shouldn't put up with any country. We shouldn't put up with ISIS or any of these countries. We shouldn't. So he should build up the war effort. And yes, we shouldn't have airplanes that pilots in our military forces have to go to museums to take parts to keep them running because we don't have parts. That should not happen at all. But yet other countries are getting the best and top equipment. They're building new planes. They have new jets and new fighters. And we're running with used old stuff. That should not be. Another thing, he is a religious man. He believes in God and country, which is a very good thing. He believes, you know, right for everybody. For gay people, for blacks, for Puerto Ricans, for Muslims, for everybody. It's just that people that is a Muslim, that's a terrorist, he's gonna put him out on notice. Just like if you were a white person and you were a terrorist, or a black person, it's going to put you on notice. And notice, and don't forget, legal immigration hurts everybody, and especially the black, the Latino population, the poor white. It hurts them because these resources are sucked away from them. And in this country today, if you're an illegal immigrant, you'll probably get more benefits than if you're not. Than actually somebody that lives here and, you know, was born here. And the United States has that responsibility to actually help them. And look what they're trying in Switzerland now. They're trying a basic income. And what they're doing, they're going to give everybody $30,000 a year, period. No matter who you are. You're going to get $30,000 a year. Now, they're doing this because they want to make sure everybody's working and it will bring the economy back. They're trying a pilot program out there of doing that. They're going to see how that's going to go. I think it was voted down, but I think they're still doing a pilot program. That would be a good idea. That would be a very good idea, because if you give everybody 30 grand, they're going to spend it in the economy, right? They're going to buy services and things like that. So, this looks like correctional over here. That's the police department there. They have the guys doing the chain gang, what you want to call it. But, so yes. Another thing, he's for women. He's very much for women. He's for equality. And he's a businessman. He's a businessman that made billions. Started his own corporations. He knows a lot of leaders. He knows a lot of people. And he can help this country. He can help this country grow. So, I mean, there's all benefits to this. And he's Second Amendment, pro-Second Amendment, pro-constitutional. He wants everybody to keep their rights. And if elected, I really think this guy's got it, and he will do a good job, and I hope he gets in. I hope he gets in, but, we don't know. Nobody knows if he's going to get in or not. I mean, will he get in? Won't he get in? That's going to be a guess. We don't know if he'll get in or get out, but what's going to happen. But I hope he does get it, because the only other person is Hillary Clinton, and she's an asswipe. She's horrible. She is horrible. I mean, I can only go by one thing: Second Amendment. She's horrible at that. And then also in education and different things. And she's a liar, right? And with all those email scams and stuff like that. You don't want somebody to be a president like that. I could see if she did something in the past 5 years ago, yeah, and it's all whatever done with. But this is something ongoing. They really, until this is cleared up, they should not even let her run. And they shouldn't wait till November. They want to wait till after the elections to clear it up. Isn't that ridiculous? Dragging it on because they want her probably to be president. And it's just horrible. And, you know, I mean, that's the firm reasons why I believe that, Donald Trump would make a good president. He just would. And as far as the wall, you'd have to decide, how big we want the wall and what type. Because believe me, if they paid me, I'd go out and help the wall too. And they could hire, literally to build that wall, they could hire thousands of people. You know how many jobs that people would have to build a wall? How many construction jobs there would be, or jobs? So they would make a lot of jobs for building the wall. But thanks a lot, guys, and tell me what you think. And I am actually on County Road 769, and also I got to turn on Highway 72 Southwest to get to Arcadia. Oh, I've got about 24 more miles. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.